Hello everybody and welcome to today's edition of Elevated Vision. Our subject for you is hypnotherapy. For many of you it will be familiar, but to others it will be a new subject entirely. So I hope today's broadcast will be interesting to all of you. So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce my client to you, Niall Kearney. Hello Niall and welcome to Elevated Therapy.
Thank you.
And your first hypnotherapy session.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about it?
I feel very excited, but also very nervous and a little bit apprehensive.
Okay, well don't worry, you'll enjoy it like most people, or all people do. So let's go ahead and enjoy. Okay Niall, well done then. So, tell me, how did you enjoy your first hypnotherapy session?
Well, to be honest, my initial feeling was surprise, mainly because I loved it so much. So, I was pleasantly surprised.
Okay, good. So, what made you choose hypnotherapy?
Well, to be honest, a few of my friends have had hypnotherapy, some of them here even at Elevated Therapy, and seeing how it's helped them, it has made me very, very curious and quite fascinated with hypnotherapy, so I wanted to see what it was all about, really.
Okay, good. So did you feel that you were in control all the time?
In control, yes, I would say at all times. The reason being is because, as you asked me, as you were saying, as you were counting back, and as you were saying deeper and deeper, I knew at that moment that I had a choice, whether to go deeper, and I liked it, so I most certainly had a choice. Yeah.
It is a nice experience. I mean, anybody that I've worked with has always said that they liked it, and it's something that was quite a positive experience for them.
Yes, deeply relaxing. Deeply.
Okay, well that brings me on to ask you really, what is it like to be physically and emotionally in a hypnotherapy state? What is the felt experience of that?
Well, to be honest, the first feeling that comes to mind was more of a light, melty, kind of floaty feeling. Really.
Okay.
I was so deeply relaxed that I was kind of able to view things with a lot more perspective and clarity. I was able to look at my issue without the hustle and bustle, and I felt that I was able to look at it much more deeply.
Okay, and what difference did that make to your issue in being able to do that?
Well, it made quite a big difference, because in being able to see it so clearly, it's not an ordinary thing to be so relaxed for me, because generally I'm so stressed. So, it was.
So are 3/4 of the world, unfortunately. That's the way it is in modern life. But it is the relaxation aspect of the work, of course, is for many people profound.
Yeah.
But as you rightly said, that it does within that relaxed experience brings a focus of attention to your issue.
Well, that's what surprised me so much.
Yeah.
Obviously, in talking to people that have had hypnotherapy, everyone's experiences are different.
Yes.
And I never expected that it would be as so significant for me. It was quite profound.
Excellent, excellent. Well, that's very, very positive, Niall. And in line with what you've just said, really, what do you think is the difference between being hypnotized and being in a normal waking consciousness?
That is a really good question. For me, I would have to say the difference being, when I was under hypnotherapy, I was so deeply relaxed, that I kind of felt that I was able to focus, you know, and I had a lot more clarity on my issue, you know, without having the, you know, the everything else going on in my mind at a million miles an hour.
Sure. And did that give you a potential for options around the issue for you?
Well, yeah, I feel in looking at it in such a relaxed state that it kind of, it gave me, you could say, numerous, you know, numerous ways to resolve my issue.
Excellent.
Without, you know, it actually occurring to me before.
Indeed, indeed.
Yeah.
So what you're saying really is it threw up options that you hadn't considered,
Yeah.
Solutions or
Absolutely.
options towards solutions.
Absolutely, that's what the big surprise was.
Okay, good. So, last question is, would you do it again? Would you undertake hypnotherapy again, and would you recommend it to others?
I would have to say I would certainly recommend it to others, and I would do it again. You know, I feel so positive now that I feel that it really has made a difference. I never thought that it would be, you know, so special for me.
Yeah. So what you're saying is it's made a difference at this point to the issue
A very
that you
positive
had.
difference, yes.
Excellent.
You know, and it wasn't something that I could have foresaw that
No,
hypnotherapy would do
no.
for me.
No.
So.
Well, I'm delighted for you, and thank you for joining us today here on Elevated Vision, Niall.
Thank you. I will be back.
Okay.